Hello everyone and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We're starting the vlog a little late for this New Year's Eve. It's like, what time? 1:30, 1:40?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get ready and we're gonna go pick up some stuff for dinner tonight. I still don't know what we're gonna do for dinner. We'll probably have scallops with something just because Sebastian loves scallops. You're just sitting in the background like...
Yeah, like I was okay. I was trying to be like as tall as you, but then my legs started...
sore?
Yeah. I'm out of shape and I was like going down so much.
So we measured ourselves, when was that, like a week ago?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago?
We realized we're much taller than we thought we
No, so I thought I was 5'2", and I ended up, well, I knew I was kind of like between 5'1" and 5'2", but I always say 5'2", and I was 5'1" and a half. I feel like it was maybe like closer to 5'1", and we found out he's actually like a little over 6'4", so whenever he's trying to be in frame with me, it's a little bit more challenging.
It made me happy because you always said, you're not 6'3".
I know, just to bug you, because you always talk about how short I am. Okay, I'm gonna set myself up, I'm gonna put my makeup on. I'm probably just gonna do something simple just so that I can leave the house quickly because it's getting later and I don't wanna be leaving here at like 4 o'clock.
Me too.
Okay, I'm just gonna film getting ready. I'm not gonna do a tutorial or anything because I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna start with the Anastasia Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax. I'm gonna try to get ready really quickly. And I only have like 3 eyelashes that have grown back so far. So my makeup might not look great, but I do wanna get like a little bit ready. You know, it's New Year's Eve. I don't wanna just celebrate in my pajamas. I've been using this sample I have of the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, I think it's called, and it's given me such bad malassezia. Like all these red spots are malassezia. They're not raised, so you can't feel them, but you can see them, and they're very itchy. So yeah, it kind of looks like I have chicken pox. Primer. Tatcha solid primer. I love this stuff. For foundation, I'm going to use the Luminous Silk from Armani. Put this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk cream eyeshadow on first. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for eyeshadow. I'm tempted by this Soft Glam palette from Anastasia because it has a lot of pinky shades. Maybe I'll start with that. Although I just realized I had this Old School MAC palette at the bottom of my makeup bag, and I'm tempted to put one of these shadows on for old time's sakes. And there's this color over here called Sable. That one might be nice. All right, so starting off, I'm gonna pick up this shade Dusty Rose, this one over here. Pick up the shade Sultry. I'm gonna mix this one and this one together. This is Sable and Woodwinked. Woodwinked is probably one of the best eyeshadows MAC has ever made. I'm gonna apply some glitter. Okay, I'm gonna curl my lashes. I will be right back as soon as I am done applying my mascara. So I did my mascara. I have like 3 eyelashes left right now. I feel like this look would be much prettier if I had normal eyelashes, but it is what it is. I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer. I'm using this quad from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Mini. For blush, I'm going to use this one over here. For highlighter, I'm going to use Oh Darling Extra Dimension Skin Finish from MAC. gonna use this for my inner tear duct as well. So for lips, I'm using Buxom's lip liner in Smooth Spice. And I'm gonna fill it in with Too Faced Send Nudes. So makeup is done. And we are off. We are on our way down to grab our stuff. I said I didn't want to leave at 4. It's 3:57, so.
Goal achieved.
Goal achieved. It's so nice. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you can see it in the background. There is so much snow. It's so beautiful out. I wish every winter was like this, that we had this all winter long. I know people get sick of snow. I just don't think I would be one of those people. How do you feel?
No, I love the snow. I just don't like it when it's just like way too cold all the time.
So we're on our way to grab our last, are we gonna grab it at the Starbucks or no?
Yeah.
We're grabbing our last Starbucks Christmas drink for 2021. It's kind of a tradition. So change of plans, we're gonna have to grab Starbucks after because we realized that the market's actually closing an hour earlier than we thought it was going to. So we're heading there first. And then Whole Foods is open until 9, I think, which is great because I think we'll have to grab a few things from there as well. So pretty. So I got most of the stuff I needed.
Parsley.
Had to go to 3 different cheese stores to get the cheeses I needed. Starbucks is closed early. Going into Whole Foods now. I also have not eaten today, so I was really kind of hoping that I would have my Starbucks and it would fill me up a bit. It's never usually a good idea to go into a grocery store without having eaten. I'm probably going to be coming out with so much stuff. Back home. I'm starting dinner with sweet tart ropes. I grabbed some sushi at Whole Foods and it was the worst sushi I think I've ever had in my life. So it is 6:57. We're gonna start making dinner, set up. We don't really have dinner tonight. We're gonna have fondue and we're also going to have a cheese board later. So I bought a bunch of cheeses, a few different types of crackers. We have some good crusty bread for the fondue. And then we got 3 lobster tails and like just under a pound of some sea scallops, which we're going to pan fry and then make a sauce for. Poured ourselves a glass of wine. We're gonna start making everything.
Chin chin.
Chin chin. Oh, we have Emmentaler. Is that good for, is that a good cheese for like cheese?
It's always a good cheese.
What are we gonna film?
You said I have to grate some cheese.
Okay, I think we're just gonna film the assembly. Cause it's not that exciting to show how we grate cheese.
What are you saying? I'm really good at this.
don't know why I just said here and then
It's so mean of you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
So while we have our appetizer, go ahead. Oh! Now I feel like I should serve it for you.
It's because you were mean to me.
While we wait for our fondue pot to boil, can you guys see that? We have our fondue over here on our little element thing. While we wait for that to boil, we're having our appetizer, which is scallops with a cream sauce, chipotle. I'll leave the instructions in the description bar. I made the same thing last year. So freaking good. Oh, you're not gonna have more sauce?
Thank you. Can you actually have it? Did you try it?
I used to order this all the time.
Oh, really?
When I would have my break, we got 50% off of food at the restaurant.
I wasn't wondering if you had enough money for it.
No.
I was wondering if you, because it's too spicy. Mmm, it's so good.
So much better with the adobo sauce than it is when you make it with chipotle powder. But sometimes I don't have adobo on me. Chipotle peppers and adobo, the can.
When you asked me to try it earlier,
it was so spicy,
was
but
so
it's not
spicy, but
because
now
the cream
Oh.
counteracts
So
the
you gave
heat.
it to me without the cream.
It was like whatever was left
It
on the
was so
spoon.
spicy, and now I'm like, this is not spicy at all.
No, it's not that bad. What I've learned about fine dining from having worked there is that it's all about like developing flavors, having good ingredients, and just letting the ingredients shine. Very simple.
Mm-hmm.
How's the bread?
It's really good.
I'm sad. I don't like whole wheat bread. Texture, A++. We were gonna make lobster too. I didn't have quite the appetite I would need for lobster, so I think we'll make it tomorrow.
The lobster man said it's the busiest day of the year.
I feel like seafood is a lot of people's tradition. My hometown has an ocean, but we don't have lobster, we have crab. So we would only have lobster literally twice a year. And it was on Christmas Day,
Yeah.
which we'd buy lobster for, and New Year's Eve. They would helicopter it in from Nova Scotia. And I think that maybe why it was so important to my family to always have it, is because it was only there 2 times a year.
I really like it too. I just never made it or had it because I don't know how to cook. So I was always kind of more of a fish sticks kind of person.
Maybe scallops is yours and my tradition.
I really like scallops.
I feel like we've had them for the last few years too. Spicy enough for you?
Yeah, could be spicier.
I feel like what I like about the adobo is it more than adding heat, which it adds a little bit, because I added like the tiniest piece of a chipotle pepper too, but it also adds like the smokiness. You know what I mean?
It does.
This is the kind of bread that you would get from El Caminetto. Like very crusty but soft on the inside.
Compliments to the chef.
You're welcome. Wine first. Third of the cheese goes in. Whisk. Some sun-dried tomato pesto. Some mozzarella. So a little bit parm, a little bit of black pepper. I've been drinking my ginger ale. So good. There's just something about
What?
melted cheese. Bread?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Where are you going?
And the napkin. Yeah.
Thank you. It's paper towel.
My New Year's napkins. It's very classy.
I actually have New Year's napkins.
Me
I don't know why I
too.
didn't bring them
You're
out.
looking at them.
And they say Prost, cheers.
Mine just say bounty.
You're an idiot.
So, what are your goals or New Year's resolution things for next
Well,
year?
my New Year's resolution related to YouTube is I know I absolutely have to do things differently to make it more sustainable, because I was so disappointed this year with my Vlogmas. I was so disappointed that I didn't have enough time to make the videos that I wanted. I didn't have enough time because there was like so much stuff going on. I still had work and stuff, and then my mom came and I was thinking, making content makes me so happy, but I know I do it the wrong way because I don't do anything to actually grow my channel. I don't make content where people can actually find my videos. Basically, I'm just creating a situation where eventually, at this rate, I'll have to stop at some point, even though I love making YouTube videos. Eventually, I won't have the audience that wants to come back and watch me every Christmas for Vlogmas. Especially after this year. Couldn't manage to make it all work. But I really would like to be able to put more time and effort into it and make it something that I can do more regularly. I think we're done with the cheese now. We can clean this up. I kind of want to go for a walk out in the snow.
Sure.
Everyone had their Christmas lights on. It looked really cute and cozy.
Yeah, let's do it. It's so beautiful.
I know. This looks beautiful.
It's so beautiful. It's icy.
That's so pretty. Wow. I wonder how this palm tree feels right now. Like, where am I?
Yeah.
There's snow on it. They're so cute. They're little LED lights. Little Whoville. Welcome to Whoville. They have a literal full Christmas tree right outside their house and they've got it completely decorated. Am I embarrassing you?
No, why?
Because I'm making a big deal about people's decorations and they come outside.
Like an hour or so before New Year's.
It's not. It's like 9:30. They have their lights on. I'm here to appreciate, okay? It looks so pretty.
I know.
I love it. I want to get those next year. Where are those? Are those from Home Depot? My mouth is frozen. My nose
Do I
is
look
frozen.
like Google? I wonder, how would I know where they bought it from?
That looks like the North Pole. Does it remind you of the Santa Claus?
Yeah, that's right.
The ball?
Yeah.
We got back from our walk. It was so nice out. Got to see some really beautiful houses that are all decorated and still festive. It makes me so sad when people start to take their decorations down because I'm like, no, leave them up for longer. But I'm gonna try to set up the cheese board. We still have like an hour and a half until it's midnight. Normally we're like eating all the way up until midnight, but this year we managed to get it out of the way really quickly. I think because we didn't do as much prep as we normally do. So I'm gonna make my cheese. Oh, my mouth, my like face is still frozen. So it's like, my mouth is like not moving properly. I'm gonna make my cheese board now, and then I think I'm going to just kind of have it ready, have the cheese come to room temperature, and then that way it's ready for when we have the countdown. I still have to figure out what we're gonna do for our countdown. Last year and the years before, we couldn't figure out how to get a normal countdown on the TV because we don't have cable. We just have like all of the streaming services. This is us streaming our countdown. All right, are they actually gonna do the countdown? Okay, I'm gonna set up a countdown on my computer and I'm gonna mute it. We need cable. We have 2 minutes left. Okay, so I have it on my computer so we don't actually miss it.
That show should give you the countdown too. I mean, it's just like you had one job thing.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
the whole purpose of the show.
Oh my gosh,
1
it's
minute.
1 minute.
12 seconds.
10,
Oh,
9, 8.
Eight.
No, this is 14, 15,
14.
6.
Which one?
What is it?
That's Canada's.
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
I don't know which one. Happy New Year! Let's hope it's not 2022. Wow. now.
We got like, but it's also digital nowadays. No more like group stuff, no more fireworks outside.
Okay, but you know what I'm not celebrating? This. Watch my like demonetized because of this. Alexa, turn the TV off.
Oh, this is nuts. Look, Hawaii in 2 hours.
Happy New Year's, you guys. Last night, I was like, oh my God, it's the 30th. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. We had no plans. We never have plans. Or fun like that.
We're just using COVID as an excuse.
But I was thinking, I vlog every New Year's Eve. And I hadn't even thought about vlogging or anything. And here we are. We put it together. I'm so looking forward to after this now that I know we're watching Emily in Paris. I was saving it for New Year's Day. I thought I was gonna watch it on the weekend. I was like, I'm gonna binge it. I'm gonna watch it over and over again. But then he said I could watch it now.
Why wouldn't I want to watch it?
I'm so excited.
Johannes always, you know, Brangelina. Johannes takes the first 2 letters of his name and my mom's name. Always has done that. M-A and J-O, Mayo. But in German, I always feel like it's like he's saying mayo. Because in German, you write it with a J, so it's like he says mayo, always mayo. But it's like when you say mayo. Imagine someone sends you text messages and ends the text message like, all the best.
Lots of love mayo.
Yeah, lots of love mayo.
I think I've eaten all the onions and grapes more. They're so good.
No one's tried the Piave yet.
Oh, it's so good. This is the one we liked the most when we went to El Caminetto.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like a sharp cheddar, but without being cheddary. Very umami. It's so good. It's like what you envision cheese will be like if you've never had it.
Feels like a cheese that you could just add to anything to give it more flavor.
This is actually a cheese that's pretty new to us. We have never had it until we went to Whistler. I'm gonna make you a honey cracker. This honey is so freaking good. I think a taleggio would be good for this. Do you want a piece of rosemary? Just a sprig of rosemary. The perfect bite. I want to make myself a perfect bite.
It is really good.
Right?
Mm-hmm. It is a perfect bite.
Is it the perfect bite?
Yeah.
This fig jam is so good. You're making everything sticky.
It's so French.
I have all these Italian ones.
It's so Italian.
Taleggio, Piave, Toscano. I only have Mimoletta, which is French.
Okay, it's so Italian.
On this platter, what's your favorite piece?
It's really difficult. It's easier for me to say what's my least favorite.
What's your least favorite?
The olives, obviously. I hate olives.
You didn't have one. When I gave you olives when we were in Whistler, you liked them. Okay, we're gonna end it here for the night. We're gonna enjoy the rest of our cheese, watch some Emily in Paris, and then have some crepes in the morning. So that concludes our New Year's Eve and New Year's vlog. Sebastian is on crepe number 4. I'm not joking. He's on actual crepe number 4. I had one.
It's my last one though, in my defense.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm wishing you all a healthy, happy, and successful 2022. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you on the next video. Bye guys.
Met you